Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition? Is what I would say if I was Postal Dude in Call of Duty Zombies. What do you know? Where are we? We're in Paradise, Arizona. Oh my goodness. Anyways, this is Postal 2 in Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. I'm pretty sure the map is made by Heisenberg, so Meth and Postal 2, they go hand in hand, honestly. I mean, they have the crack pipe, but I mean, you know, same thing. So, let's see. Ooh, mystery box is right here. No. But out of all like the video games to oh my god, okay. This is like the this is a very interesting weapon. Alright, so we just got a rocket launcher straight out the gate. That's cool. But of all the games to get like a little custom map, Postal was probably the last one I would have expected to see. But it honestly makes sense, I'm pretty sure there was in Postal 2. I think no, I think it's in the Lost Paradise DLC expansion or whatever it is. There's like a zombie mode. Or like it's like zombie cows or something, I think. And we are red screen right now, which isn't good. But I'm not gonna lie, Postal 2 is one of those games that I kind of go back to every now and then. It's such a edgy video game, but honestly, when it comes to like edgy stuff like Postal 2 and stuff like that, I always kind of like you're not supposed to enjoy the games, but you do anyways because it's goofy. It's goofy. Some people obviously enjoy it more than others. You go to but like on my TikTok, I uploaded like a video of me like being excited for Postal 2 VR, which that's gonna be a crazy game to play when it comes out. But that was like my first ever TikTok to get like a good couple views. I think it's at like 10,000 views with like 1,000 likes or something like that. Absurd amount of likes for it. But something I noticed also, I noticed there was a part there, but something I've noticed is that a lot of people that were liking that video, you know, they were they all had like Postal Dude profile pictures, and their names were always in Russian. I don't know what it is with the Russians and just being obsessed with edgy shit all the time, but it's kind of funny. You just you go over to Russia and it's just like, listen, comrade, we are going to watch gore 24/7 and play hatred. We're also going to be jacking off to grotesque Steve. It's like, alright, dude. No thank you. But then the Russians are going to be like, you will play Postal 2 with me and my comrades. It's like, alright, Ravenov. I'll stick around. You know, Postal 2 I could jam out with the Russians with, but they bring out hatred? God, dude, like, no. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do own the game, but, I mean, I think I played it for like 5 minutes and I was like, yeah, this is just like, it's so... there's something about edgy games where it gets to a point where it's so goofy, it's laughable. It kind of just falls into, because, like, then you get, like, the people that think, like, watching gore and shit's, like, funny and... Well, like, it makes them tougher. It's like, you ain't seen humanity until you seen a man get crushed by an oil rig. Like, it's like, call me crazy, call me a whiny baby, but that dude that got crushed by like machinery, he had like a son, a daughter, a wife, you know, he was more than just, you know, I mean, he was something before, turning into a puddle of meat, but, you know, because it's on the internet and it looks cool, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. Being a kid with unrestricted internet access, I've seen my fair share of a lot of stuff, but you don't see me going around saying, oh my god, you guys should have seen that Chainsaw Cartel video. Oh my god. Talk about turning me into a man. It's like, goofy. Give me an automatic. Is there even an automatic in this game? A Python? No, give me what I want. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Instead, I'm gonna be very thankful. So yeah. Now for the moment, I do. I mean, shotgun, ray gun. I'm pretty sure they give the same amount of points because they're not gonna give me like. Oh, buddy, chill out, chill out. All of you guys, chill pill is needed. Smoke a crack pipe. All right. We're chill. Guys, we're cool. We're calm. We're collected. We're feeling cool. We're awesome. We're chill. We're chill. We're chill. We're all chill. We're all hunky-dory over here. Let's grab ourselves a double tap. Is this anything yet? Do they have the secret ISIS base back here? No? Okay. So we have the car, which is our, like, exit point, but, you know, that's gonna be later, I guess. It's like 50k. Kind of... See, man, a scythe is cool and all, and I just started to notice that there's a small limit to the guns in this game, but the guns that are available are the only, like, they're guns and weapons that you could actually get in Postal, which is kind of cool. Oh, initiate link. Okay. Will this kill them? Okay, cool, yeah. I like Jason Voorhees. Speaking of which, rest in peace to Friday the 13th, the game, man. I know it's been out of service since, like, December of, like, last year or whatever, but, man, that shit still kind of gets me sad, dude. Like, when it came to, like, horror, not, like, horror games, because it wasn't really a horror game, but, like, slasher, like, Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like those games that kind of follows, like, you know, Survivor versus Killer games, I guess, is, like, the Survivor Escape. You know what I'm trying to say. It was the best one. I don't care. I played Dead by Daylight for a total of, like, 10 minutes before I was like, this is a waste of my time. And I just couldn't get into it, no matter what. You know? Also, nobody even... Okay. Alright. The zombies appear to be Dead by Daylight fans, because they were on my ass when I was shitting on it. Good lord. But I still haven't given the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game a chance. Cause, I mean, when it came out, it was like 70, 80 bucks. And I was like, I don't... You know, I don't want to spend that money. You know? I mean, I could have bought it on Steam and just refunded it an hour later, but it's still the whole hoopla mess of, you know, downloading the game, making the space for it, you know? I mean, hell, like, this is just me, man. I feel like when it comes to, like, seeing out if you want to continue playing a game, like, Steam should bring it up to at least, like, a day of playing it, or something like that, man. Like, 2 hours just isn't enough. You know, like, 2 hours might be enough for, like, a sandbox game or something. You know, or, like, your average run-of-the-mill, like, FPS. You know, I think 2 hours makes sense. You know, but if you get, like, a couple other games, you know, it takes a while. But, I mean, at the same time, it's also just kind of obvious if some games just, you know, aren't for you. Like, for example, I'll say one game that, now, keep in mind, I think I have, like, 60, 70 hours in this game. But, I mean, I'll be honest, dude. I keep trying, but I just can't get into it. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. I have a video of it on my channel, but I mean, I've tried playing Elden Ring so many times, and I just couldn't get into it. I mean, I suck at the game, but also at the same time, like, no, like, the game doesn't give you a sense of direction, which is, I think it's, like, one of the things about the game, though. It's meant to be like that, but, like, I just can't remember what like, if I play the game, if I'm playing Elden Ring, and then I go back to it, like, the next day after, I just don't remember anything I did. And it doesn't help the fact that literally everywhere, like, if I try to traverse the world of Elden Ring, like, don't get me wrong, the Elden Ring map is beautiful, but it doesn't matter where I am. If I try to take my own sense of direction, I always end up at a cliff. Just a genuine cliff. If I'm in the woods, cliff. If I'm in a castle, dude, if I'm in a castle surrounded by walls, there's going to be a wall that leads to a cliff. You know, and I guess, because Elden Ring is my first Souls game, so I don't know if maybe someone in the comments can just say, yeah, Elden Ring is not really the best, you know, Souls game for your first, you know, but Dark Souls 3, I'm pretty sure Dark Souls 3 is considered the best, I believe, but, I mean, I'm gonna assume so, because that game is still, like, 60 bucks to this day on Steam. Every now and then it goes on sale for, like, 35 bucks, but it's just, like, you know, I could just goon to Postal, dude, for, like, until I'm, like, 70, you know? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Maybe any of you hardcore Souls fans, y'all could kind of, like, give me the, you know... Because, I mean, it's not my genre in general. I never, like, like I said, Elden Ring was my first ever Souls game, so I don't know if I'm just kind of going straight into BDSM territory with Elden Ring, and I should, like, ease myself into something, like, more vanilla first, but as far as I'm aware, that I'm kind of clueless on it. Anyways, let's go to the zombie, man. I've been rambling on for too long. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I noticed with a lot of these like zombie videos. If I'm making a zombies video, I'm just rambling about stuff. You know, if I'm playing like a horror game though, I'm talking about like the horror game to a degree. Because I mean, you can only really say, "Oh my god, dude, that zombie, he was really close to killing me." You can only really say it so much. You get a ray gun out of the box, like, "Oh my god, I got a ray gun," for like the 80th time this week, because all I do is play zombies. Well, actually, I haven't played zombies at all. I am rambling, but like I've recently gotten into this little I guess habit of saying, you know what, I feel like getting all the achievements for a game. And the first game I wanted to start out with was TCG Card Shop Simulator, which is basically just like you run a card shop. It's like fake Pokemon, you know, and it has achievements you can get. And oh my god, the achievements aren't difficult, but they're just borderline so boring. You have to get your shop to level 100, which takes forever. I'm like right now I'm on like level 62 on the damn thing. One of the achievements is to like get like a full art ghost EX foil bullshit pepper sprayed squirted on card, duplicated through a teleporter on Keynote or Toten, and then ran over by Selena Gomez's car, and then picked up by Dwayne Johnson's left ball sack, and then thrown at Kevin Hart's forehead. And the card's worth maybe like $2 extra than like the base variant. And it's like, oh yeah, 14% of people got this achievement. It's like, okay, cool. You know, maybe I might be able to get it. Nope. Actually, no, I did get it. But like I played the game for like I've been playing the game for like 2 weeks straight, and I only got it like recently. So yeah, your boy has been absolutely losing his mind at that shit. Please, can I? I'm not Rick Grimes, man. Okay, never mind. Okay, I actually am. Show me your coochie. Look at Postal, dude. Look at this guy. Is that us? Is that us? I think that's him. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's a crack pipe. Oh shit. Teleport. Yeah, I did not want to be in there, and oh my god, is that loud. Right, we're gonna pack a punch. Postal 2. The Postal movie. You know what? I still haven't seen the Postal movie. I know it's like incredibly offensive. Based on the contract, I'm saying, yeah, I know it's offensive, as if the game itself just isn't like one of the most offensive things ever. But God, let's see what we got. We got some books. I'm pretty sure in the game, if you piss on Vincent Desi or whatever, I think it's Vince. I'm pretty sure if you piss on him in the game, he actually like twerks or whatever, which is it's kind of cute. Or, I don't know, man. I'm trying to keep the conversation going, but I guess we could pack a bunch of ray gun as well. I mean, it wouldn't really change anything. I guess we might as well just fix our alternator. I wonder if our wipe is in here. Or, I'm pretty sure the game refers to your wife as the bitch. Oh, I forgot to mention that TikTok video I made about like me being excited for Postal 2. I'll probably put it on the screen somewhere. Running with Scissors, the people who make the Postal games, they reposted that video. So yeah, and if anybody at Running with Scissors sees this video, sit down, buddy, because I got something to tell you. This isn't an ask. This is a command. Honestly, this is a threat. You can call the cops for this. Give me Postal 3. I want a physical copy of Postal 3 sent to my address. You could also send a singular shotgun shell as an apology, you know? Because probably after I play Postal 3, I'm probably gonna need it. But that's my demand. That is what I would like. Also, shout out to my homie Trey. I remember, I think it was my birthday or Christmas or something like that. He was like, dude, can I get you something? And I was like, yeah, give me a crotchy doll. And he actually did. So if you're watching this video, you're fucking goated, man. Oh, and before I get into this, another spiel, yes, I know. I want to mention that I am not sponsored by this company. but I feel like I should just make this I should just make this statement for the people, because the people need to know this. I mean, you've probably seen a video of this guy, right? I'll probably put it on screen as well. It's a guy talking about his experience with a body wash called Dr. Bronner's.
It felt like I was in the shower, but the crack of my ass was outside on the stoop drinking a 40, trying to get a record deal, freestyling all goddamn day in the wintertime. That's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? I felt like a giant Newport in the shower. That's really what I felt like. And, you know...
And then he talks about how he felt like a giant menthol cigarette. I think his words were he felt like a giant Newport. And I heard that, and I was like, if I ever find this mystical, like, legendary tier loot pool of a shampoo bottle or a body wash bottle, I have to try it out. And while I'm at work, I see it. Dr. Bronner's 18-1. Or is it 13-1? I don't care. 18, 13, it doesn't matter. That many in ones is ridiculous. And I was like, oh my god, I found it. I found the holy grail. I found the fountain of youth. So I buy it. It was like $13. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, it's probably just some publicity stunt. You know, it probably doesn't do all these medical miracles that people are saying it does. I'm here to confirm, as a non-sponsored person of Dr. Bronner's, that shit purges your soul of its sins. It made me feel like a monk when I used that. The peppermint, and like it made you feel cool. Like I was in the shower when I was using it, and the shower was hot, but as like I started using the scrub or the scrunchie or whatever on my body, I just felt this immense coolness surround me. The water's hot, but my soul is cool and content, like as if all the struggles and worries were lifted from my shoulder. And I thought to myself, this is what being rich probably feels like. You know, like my body was just so cool. But there's certain parts in your body where you feel the coolest. And that is, and those feelings are, or those areas are your armpits, your neck, your scalp, if you put it in your hair, and more importantly, your dick and balls. Like, oh, dude. This is gonna sound extremely graphic, but this is just the best way, like from the heart, that I can be honest with you. It felt like Frosty the Snowman was giving me a reach around with a finger up my butt. It felt like Mr. Freeze was laying his nutsack on my eyes. It felt like Captain Cold was holding me, like how Jack held Rose in the Titanic. There was just this immense coolness. It felt like Bihan and Kuai Yang, both Sub-Zeros, were just licking my fucking armpit like an ice cream cone, dude. My body just felt this immense coolness. This coldness, but not cold to where you're shivering. Just cold enough to where it's just like, oh my god. It felt like the Coca-Cola polar bear was cuddling me in the snowstorms of Siberia. It felt like I was making love to an ice cube. But not like rough love. Like passionate, like holding hands, slight kisses on the neck, just like crazy shit like that, you know? Crazy, soft, intimate stuff like that. It felt like I belonged. And keep in mind, I'm talking about a 13-in-1 body wash. I started experimenting with it. I put a bit in my mouth and I started like swishing around like mouthwash. Bro, I felt like if I went to go eat some coochie, I would have turned a hot roast beef sandwich into a cold cut, dude. That stuff is like, you think I'm joking. If you ever find yourself in a situation where Dr. Bronner's peppermint pimp body wash or whatever is around you, buy it. I don't care. It could be triple the price. It is so worth it. My dad used it. I mentioned it to my dad. I was like, dude, this stuff, like, purges sins from your souls. And he used it. And he used it one day. And he hasn't stopped talking about it ever since. I would mention it, and he was like, oh my god. This is his words, not mine. I'm not putting words in his mouth. He said this to me in full confidence. He said it felt like his balls and anus were singing Disney sing-along songs. And I looked at him and said, absolutely. And they were hitting them high notes. Like, you would think I'm talking about, like, being an angel from heaven. From how I'm discussing all this. I don't even know how long I'm talking about this before. You know? I'm killing all these zombies. I'm not even here, man. I'm in paradise. You know? I'm not even worried about these zombies. I feel like I'm a big boy. You probably seen from my videos. But after using that shampoo, dude, I feel light as a feather, dude. Like, you ever been bloated as fuck and you took a fat shit and, like, you just felt like you could, if you jumped, you would stay in the air for, like, a couple seconds because you felt so light? Like, talking about it is bringing back that cold feeling. It just makes, like I... Also, leave down in the comments below, you know, are y'all gonna buy that Black Ops 7? Are y'all? I probably am. I'm not gonna lie. If it has zombies, I don't know. If its zombies is very similar to Black Ops 6's, I'm not gonna get it. Oh, I'm probably gonna get it if it goes on sale, but, dude, I am genuinely just so uninterested in paying so much for a video game nowadays. You know, all the luxuries in life are expensive. Well, I mean, because they're luxuries. But, like, dude, just having something cool costs so much nowadays. Supposedly, Lego's coming out with a UCS Death Star, another one, and, your boy's gonna have to be competent. I don't care if I'm gonna be straggling for quarters outside my house. You back me up in a corner with expensive Legos, I'll jump any wall to get it. Alright? I'm talking straight up, like, crazy things that I do. Get it, bro. It's like, God. It's like, shove this can of extra large Chef Boyardee raviolis up your ass. It's already up there, buddy. It's already French kissing my sphincter, bro. Hand me that Lego set now. But anyways, this video is going on. I regret nothing. 988 kills. Wow. That's probably like that's probably, multiply that by like 10. That's probably the amount I get in an average Postal 2 session. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's cool to talk for y'all for a little bit, you know. Pretty cool, just ramble about life or whatnot. But yeah, I'll try to get out some more videos for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!